Tracy.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Thank you for taking this time, because I have had a couple of very busy days. We can all bear witness. You just mentioned the deep concern over the trajectory that you saw here. And in your meetings, both with Israeli officials and people and Palestinian officials and people, I wanted to dig a little deeper into that. Do you concur with, or at least understand, Israelis who fear that some of the actions of their new government threaten democracy here? And after meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu, do you believe that he can and wants to preserve democracy? And on the Palestinian side, Palestinians are increasingly disillusioned with the two-state solution. Many have given up on it, convinced that Israel will never let it happen. Yet you continue to advocate it, as you just did a minute ago. After meeting with President Abbas, do you think he is the person to resolve the statehood issue, to diffuse the tensions, and to fight terrorism? In other words, do you have confidence in him and in the Palestinian Authority? Thank you.
Thanks. Let me take the second part of the question first, and then come to the first part. Look, as always, we're focused on the policies that governments, administrations pursue, not individual personalities. And so we're focused on what the Palestinian Authority is doing, both to work to improve the lives of the Palestinian people, as well as to engage responsibly with Israel on, first and foremost, diffusing the current situation, the current cycle of violence, reducing tensions, not escalating them, calming things down, not ramping things up. That is the immediate focus. And I heard both from Palestinians, including President Abbas, as well as from Israelis, some ideas for how we can move that forward, which is why I asked some of my colleagues to stay behind to support the efforts that are being made to calm things down. That's really the first order of business. And my hope is that if that succeeds, then we can look to both sides to take some positive steps to try to rebuild confidence, rebuild trust, and that in turn lays the foundation for, at some point, pursuing two states. But I think in this moment, the most immediate challenge is, as I said, diffusing the cycle of violence that has people here first and foremost, but around the region, deeply concerned. As I said, President Biden remains committed to and convinced of the importance of a two-state solution, but one step at a time. We have to focus first on making sure that Israelis and Palestinians diffuse the current situation, and then start to build some positive steps into their relationship. With regard to the first part of the question, and I think you heard me address this yesterday. The relationship that we have with Israel is based fundamentally on shared interests and shared values, and it's been that way for 75 years. I spoke about some of those values yesterday, including, of course, respect for human rights, equal justice under the law, equal rights for all, the rule of law, free press, a robust civil society. And as I mentioned, I had an opportunity to engage with some representatives of civil society just today. And to be sure, Israel has a very robust civil society. And we've seen that in recent days. And again, I saw that today in my own meetings. With regard to the proposed reforms, there's clearly a very vibrant debate that's going on, a discussion that's going on in Israel. And these debates are a very healthy part of a vibrant democracy. In fact, they're unique to democracies. And as democracies, one of the things that we recognize is that building consensus on new proposals is the best way to make sure that not only are they embraced, but that they actually endure. All of this, of course, is for Israelis themselves to work out, but we look forward, generally speaking, to working with Israel to advance the interests and values that have been at the heart of this relationship, as I said, for 75 years.